Hello and greetings from Eastern Europe, my name is HD and this is the list of upcoming Norse and Viking themed games. Enjoy! Rune 2. Rune Ragnarok or Rune 2 is an action RPG which is a sequel to the cult classic game called Rune, released in the year 2000. Ragnarok is an open world sandbox RPG. While playing you get to explore the world, complete missions, talk to NPCs and develop your hero skills. Also, I understand that this is an alpha gameplay footage I am showing you now, but game looks cheap. Toonish graphics instead of dark fantasy world is not what people expected from the second part, and I tend to agree with that. And also, what is that? Does that Viking longboat has an engine? Rocki, a point-and-click adventure that takes players on a journey into the world inspired by Scandinavian mythology. Rocki takes you to an unusual world where realistic elements mix with fantasy aspects taken from Scandinavian mythology. You take on the role of a Tove, a girl who sets off on a dangerous journey to save her family. Art style is gorgeous, backgrounds, creatures, and all the atmosphere is right on point. Here you will have to solve various puzzles, so you need a sharp mind. Non-alcoholic vodka may be the answer. Did I trick you? Non-alcoholic vodka is a blasphemy!
Don't mention it to me ever again.
Freya and the False Prophecy, a representative of the Metroidvania genre, in which we play the title character traveling through the 9 worlds of Nordic mythology. Your goal is to solve the secret of mysterious disease that has struck her native lands. Game accumulated required 30,000 Canadian dollars on Kickstarter, which equals approximately to 23,000 of real dollars. Also, in their Kickstarter page you can find and download a demo version, which I did. You are seeing it now. It feels like really cool platformer, but I have to confess that I managed to get lost in it. Maybe because it's a demo version, but I couldn't realize which way is the end. Maybe I'm just old, but still a beautiful man, just like you, my friend. Unto the End. The game is set in a gloomy fantasy land inspired by Nordic mythology. Unto the End tells the story of a warrior whose whole family was murdered by an intelligent beast. The hero miraculously survived the attack, and when he regained his strength, he set off on an expedition for revenge. The art style of the game is really beautiful. It reminds me of the atmosphere from the Astrid Lindgren's book about Ronja. I remember when I was little, every evening I was eating delicious potato salad, drinking kefir and reading this book full of wonders. Then I grew up and found out that the world is full of real magical things. You all know what I'm talking about. Eitr. This is an action RPG based on the Norse mythology. Game's plot focuses on Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects all of the 9 worlds, just like vodka connects you with your friends. Here you will have to perfectly time your attacks, blocks and dodges. Positioning also plays an important role when in battle. This is basically Dark Souls of the pixel arts. Though I have to say that this game was initially set to release in 2018, then it was moved to 2019, and now the date is 2020. It reminds me of my second row cousin Gintaras, who said that he will stop mix Coca-Cola with vodka 3 years ago, but he still does his evil mixing and brings shame to our family. You know what mixing Coca-Cola with vodka is? Blasphemy! So, then get your hopes up. Aitor is like Gintaras, you just can't simply trust them. And now, because I really quit my job to make more videos for you guys, I want to advertise my fresh t-shirt shop. Every t-shirt design is made by me personally. If you buy any of those, I can afford better vodka instead of cheap vodka I buy from greedy evil babushka from the 2nd floor.
Buy t-shirt, make the world better place.
You will find the link in the description. And if you don't buy, then
Gulag.
Lost Viking, Kingdom of Women. Early Middle Ages, 9th century, Eastern Europe. The Viking boats are drifting inland, looking for a convenient place for settlement. It was supposed to be a peaceful voyage, but the expedition fell into an ambush set by women from the Kingdom of Women, probably early Latvian or Lithuanian tribes. Ruthless female warriors captured women and children and killed almost all the men. I always knew that even Eastern European women are way stronger than the mightiest Vikings, and this game is the ultimate ultimate proof of this. So, only you, a Viking named Ragnald, survived this massacre, and now you have to live in a hostile land accompanied only by your friend the wolf. Valhall. 50 warriors fight on the eternal battlefield. With a huge arena in the middle of the map, only one shall leave alive. Sounds cool, but also sounds boring. Another battle royale? Yeah, another. Do we need another battle royale? Probably no. But I am sure that there are a lot of people still searching for their perfect game on this actually really cool genre. And Valhall may be that thing after all. Beautiful graphics and quite original setting also helps. We'll see. Darkborn. Known as a Project White before, the game is a story-focused action game where you play as a literal monster in a classic revenge story. Viking-like humans are your mortal enemies, so you hack and slash the shaltibarshi out of them with your bare hands and claws, sharp as your ex-girlfriend's tongue. Here you will take on a journey to grow and evolve from a cub to a predator, growing in size, strength, and incredible monster powers. Viking Vengeance. Game description says that Viking Vengeance is an RPG inspired by Norse mythology with many twists and new mechanics in low polygon cartoonish environment. Though I'm not a fan of graphics like that, everything else in the game looks kinda decent. Here you will find a level up system with variety of skills, talents and items to choose from. Also you can choose from Raider and Ranger classes. Another game where I can't choose to be a druid of marinated herring, how disappointing. But basically it has everything game of such genre must have. Boreal Blade. A multiplayer action game set in the fictional land of Norvalg, inspired by the Viking culture and Scandinavian legends. Players take on the role of warriors fighting for the honor of their clan in team duels to the death. Boreal Blade has a total of 4 variants of multiplayer play. A maximum of 8 players can participate in the matches and hack the shaltibarshi out of their guts. Game will be free to play, but you know, games are never free to play. They all take your time, and time is money. Instead of playing this game, you could visit your babushka, burn that love letter you wrote to Justin Bieber when you was little, or invent new kind of vodka. Time is precious, don't waste it. And now I want to invite you to join my Instagram and Facebook page, where I post various things and most of them are amazing. Also don't hesitate and press that like button, because there is not a slightest chance that you don't like what you see if you're still listening to my voice. Subscribing also might be a great idea. No pressure, just do it now.
Or gulag.
Have a nice day and see you in my next video. Bye.